For my ingredient nutrition label video, I decided to highlight the Open Nature Maple Pecan Granola. Each serving size of this is 2/3 of a cup, and there are 270 calories in that 2/3 of a cup. There is 9 grams of fat, total fat, which makes up 12% of your daily value. And of that total fat, 1 gram of it is saturated fat, which makes up 5% of your daily value. There is 0 grams of trans fat. There's 0 milligrams of cholesterol, which is 0% of your daily value. 75 milligrams of sodium, which makes up 3% of a daily value needed. It offers 16% of your total carbohydrate value that you need in a day at 43 grams. And then offers 4 grams of dietary fiber, which is 14% of your daily value needed. And then for the sugars, there are 15 grams of sugars, and all 15 of those grams are added sugars, which is 30% of your daily value needed. And there's also 5 grams of protein. There is no vitamin D, but there is 20 milligrams of calcium, which is 2% of your daily value. For the iron, there's 1.4 milligrams, which is 8% of your daily value. And there's 140 milligrams of potassium, which makes up 2% of the daily value. The ingredients in this product are whole rolled oats, cane sugar, expeller pressed canola oil, rice flour, maple syrup, cornstarch, pecans, honey, salt, barley malt syrup, and there's also natural flavor. For the grains, the rolled oats are like a whole grain, and it also has rice flour, which is like a refined grain. And then for the fats, there's canola oil, which is monounsaturated mostly. It also has polyunsaturated and some saturated fat. And then for the sugars, there's cane sugar, maple syrup, barley malt syrup, and honey. The serving size, like I said, is 2/3 of a cup. And so a serving size is like the standardized recommendation for how much of the product you should eat, but the portion size is how much actually goes on your plate or in your meal. And I would say that in this case, the serving size is pretty similar to my portion size, because I would usually put around 2/3 of a cup of granola in, if I was to have yogurt and granola. And there are no trans fats in this product. So the front of the bag promotes that it is free from artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives. And this is true because it is only flavored naturally and it doesn't have any artificial coloring. And then it also says that there are 28 grams of whole grains, and the ingredient list supports this because whole rolled oats, which is a whole grain, is the first ingredient on the list and is what the product is. I think that this is a relatively healthy food product since it offers a lot of whole grains and uses natural flavor like honey and maple syrup. And the claims on front of the bag, they're pretty accurate since they're truthful. There is no artificial sugars added, and there are a lot of whole grains. But it is a little bit misleading because there's quite a bit of sugar in it, so it makes it seem a lot more healthy than it actually is, because there's 30% of your daily value of added sugars in it. And so that's the package, making it seem a lot healthier than it is. But yes, that's the Open Nature Maple Pecan Granola.